Alright guys, so I'm going to be using my phone to show you guys what I'm going to be doing before I go ahead and throw on the GoPro. Basically, I had these cylinder heads. These are the ones that came with the Vanagon 2.1. I had them taken to a machine shop. I had them redone. They've resurfaced the mating surfaces for the water jacket seals, some new valves. Honestly, you could say brand spanking new everything. I picked these up at the junkyard while these were at the shop. These are a set of 1.9 cylinder heads. They do fit the 2.1s. The only difference is, if I'm correct, is from the block. I could be wrong, don't quote me. I don't know too much about the whole Vanagon's engine compatibility and all that stuff, but I picked these up. I was gonna put these on, but once I had already purchased them that same day, later on that day, the machine shop called me and said they were ready. But what I did go ahead and do was, because it was almost nearly impossible to source this stud out, on these, the stud had broke off. What I went ahead and did was I removed the stud from here, from the ones that I picked up at the junkyard, and went ahead and put some red Loctite and sealed it in there. Honestly, sourcing this part was a bitch. I went to Volkswagen. They said there's none in the country. I checked online, was nowhere to be found. There was a few. Sorry guys, I got a phone call. There was a few in Canada, but honestly the websites didn't look too convincing, and I didn't want to purchase that just because they didn't have any info on shipping and all that jazz. So I went ahead and just removed it off of this one and went ahead and put it on that one. I think it should work fine. They look the same. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put these on, guys. Try and see how far I can get through. I'm gonna call this part one of the reassembly for the Vanagon. All right guys, I'll catch you in a bit. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and put the cylinder heads on already. They are on. I'm gonna now be putting on the push rods and go ahead and torque these head studs, head bolts actually to spec, and the head should be good to go already. Then after that, I'm gonna do the pendulum. I don't know if I'm saying it. Pendulum, I don't know. Pretty much what you would call in your conventional vehicle the intake manifold. So yeah, let's get back to it. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and put the camshafts on. One thing that I want to make sure it's kind of clear, excuse the background noise with all the fucking cars passing, but the push rods, they're gonna sit in some like little bowl inside, right? So obviously they ran through here, and inside there's this like groove where it goes into. You want to make sure that the push rod is in that groove and not off to the side, because if it is, then you run the damage of, one, it won't crank, two, you could bend a valve, and three, just it'll fuck everything up. So just make sure, like, put a light in there, just put a light and just check each hole, see if it's sitting in there. Obviously with the camera you won't be able to see, but you really want to make sure that that's seated where it's supposed to, because if not, you run the risk of big failures all over the cylinder head. So little note you might want to do, make sure you do that, because it's catastrophic if you don't fucking do it. So right side is on, passenger side is on. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the camshaft side, and yeah, hopefully I can finish just installing the cylinder heads. They are torqued, they're already down to spec, so that's that. And yeah, I think we're making good progress, guys. So alright, so cylinder heads are now on, torqued to spec. I already put the valve cover, cork seal, gasket, water jacket seal was still fine. The other side as well. So trying to debate what I should do next, if I should start putting on the exhaust or alternator distributor. Well, we'll figure it out right now. But as far as that, guys, this is an update. Cylinder heads are on, already there, ready, torqued down. So let's see what we get next. manifold. Yeah. But let's keep getting it. Pretty much it, guys. As you can see that everything's assembled. I woke up today telling myself that I was just gonna put on the cylinder heads, but I ended up doing a lot more than that. Feels really fucking good to do that. Tomorrow just doing the belt and the distributor coils, spark plugs, the coil harness, I'm sorry, and the exhaust. Other than that, I think we're ready to go for tomorrow. Hopefully my local parts store has the belt that I need, and yeah, let's keep this going. I did a lot more than what I expected to do, honestly. A little bit proud of myself. I look like a fucking lunch lady with my hair in a bun. I'm dirty, but you know what? It's all good. It feels good because when you make progress in any build or any reassembly, it just feels good. It's like a big wave of just positive emotions and all that jazz. But we're pretty much done for the day, guys. Everything is on cylinder head, pendulum. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna just do small things like the distributor wiring, the belt, and the power steering pump, and that's about it. But guys, thank you for watching. Keep you guys updated, and let's get it. Catch you guys on the next one.